Chat's like, break it on. Oh my god. Oh! Oh no! He'll live!
He'll live. Isn't that what you want?
Oh god. What happened last time?
Red alert.
Whoa! It's, yeah, red alert. Panic. I've just got really warm all of a sudden as well. Hold on, I'm going to turn this fan back on. There we go. Right. So what happened last time? There was a it's the conflict over the mines, and oh yeah. They found that, like, I've forgotten her name again, but the first lady officer that she and the hot alien lady who they clearly fancy each other. They went down into those mines and found like the ancient civilization machine that the baddies are using to kind of go all invasion of the body snatchers with people on. The tractor beam love session that happened. Everyone has emotive eyebrows. I think it's just down to the game engine, because they obviously don't have the budget to do like proper facial motion capture like you like your AAA games have. So yeah. And then Diaz, who's the other fella, he shot his girlfriend because his girlfriend's one of the body snatchers. Or rather, her body's been taken over by an ancient alien. Yeah, I think that was about it. I think I might get into it then. And we'll probably be reminders. Oh, hold on, I gotta get rid of the leaderboard. I was blocking your text off for all that time. Anyway. Let's play Errand of Mercy. Oh, that's right. We had to beam on board the ship of the people we thought were the baddies, but don't appear to be the baddies, because they've been disabled by some ancient space weapon, and their life support is not really working very well, so they're all dying. Look. There they go, just falling over really, really convincingly. Wait, where's the voice acting? Where's the voice acting? Hello? We had the coughing of the aliens, we got the music. Where was the voice acting? Oh, okay. Do you know what? While we're so early in the chapter, let's just restart it and see if it helps.
The ship's life support.
Hey, there we go. Okay.
And the other systems, too.
Oh no.
We gotta get to their transporter room.
Right, we're okay. Evacuate the Zeldi. Is the Zeldi the ship or the people? I forget. I've been paying a lot of attention during this game.
These must close in case of emergency. They don't have enough power left to function. Carter, give them a charge with your phaser. Should make them open.
Yeah, Carter. Phaser them. What kind of ship has doors that you've got a phaser to open? Huh? I know it's an emergency only type thing, but still. Yeah, it's an actor strike. There's a good chance the the writers and actors strike that's currently going on in Hollywood is going to affect video games as well at some point. And that might mean as a streamer I might have to stop playing certain games as to not cross the picket line. So I'm kind of keeping my eye on the situation. Isn't that weird? Isn't that a bit... Not something I've ever have considered previously, but... What a time to be alive.
No power's running through any of this. We gotta get him open manually.
Some flavors part metal.
The ranking officer here.
Oh, yeah.
Your intentions. We are under siege. Explain yourselves.
Our intentions? Your leaders asked for our help.
And they sent you?
He's a cheeky bastard, this guy, isn't he? Look at...
Whoa there.
I am still able to stand. What are you trying to do?
We gotta get into your transporter room.
Then we can get your people off the ship.
Love the way he just yanks the panel off the wall. Yeah, these guys own slave mines, yeah. No, they weren't slaves because they were paying the other race, just not very much. Which is slavery, but capitalism. Much like we have these days as well.
Make sure they're evenly spaced. We need to manually adjust beam trajectory so they connect.
Oh, I'm gonna have to do that, aren't I?
You get the others.
Yeah, I can't wait to set up this pattern enhancer array. Boom. There's another one here. At least they seem quick to set up. That's nice. That's appreciated. Align each pattern enhancer. No, I don't want to do it more. No. What are you doing, mate? How does one? Oh, here we go. She got those ones. Yeah. Oh, a traffic jam, just what you want. I can be your entertainment on a traffic jam. I could do this professionally. I could be a Starfleet officer. Look at me go.
All right. The pattern enhancers are aligned and ready to go. Let's round them up.
Round them up.
These will boost the signal so we can transport through the storm. We have a shuttle outside this ship that will route the signal to the Resolute.
Assuming nothing happens to the shuttle, fingers crossed.
Transporter room 2. We are evacuating.
Anyone unconscious, please, Yeah, can you drag anyone unconscious?
We're live.
You'd be glad for my entertainment. Great, should I do your dance? Little dance for you.
Here they come.
Hurry up. We haven't got all day. I'm not doing it. Simply because...
Please step on the platform. Crew goes first on the turn. You, get on the platform already.
Wait, are you saying that I've got to praise you? Praise the sun?
Okay. The interface is in Elydian, but the layout is the same as a Starfleet transporter. I just gotta do what I did.
You're cute. There you go. How's that? I wasn't listening to that. What? Oh shit, I should have listened.
All of them.
Oh, we need to set all of them. Okay. There we go. Yeah, okay, cool.
The ionic interference.
Ooh, woo. I assume this is correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Calibrate the signal gain to get the highest possible output.
Hit me up, Jar Jar. Yeah, could you imagine Jar Jar Binks in this? I'd be up for that. Also, hi Waffles, how's it going? As Captain Picard once said, you what? Thanks for checking in, Waffles. Oh, whatever. It's good enough.
Even at this range, the interference is too much.
I'm sorry, man.
The system is suggesting better transport coordinates.
Thanks for redeeming the action thing.
I'm sending you specific
Oh,
coordinates.
the Mortal Kombat trailer. We could have watched a new Mortal Kombat trailer with Jean-Claude Van Damme in it. Oh, maybe another day.
Waypoint's been added to the navigational computer. There, Commander. Give or take 50 meters.
I will be streaming Mortal Kombat, not this week, but the week after. I have the premium edition on order as well, so which is something I don't normally do. I don't normally order premium editions because they're expensive, but I wanted it. So I'll have like all the DLC characters in like Jean-Claude Van Damme and yeah. Because as Ed Boon will tell you, Ed Boon who's like the lead man behind Mortal Kombat and has been since day one. As he will tell you, the first Mortal Kombat game was, they wanted it to be Jean-Claude Van Damme the game, basically, and were trying to get him to star in it, and obviously he wasn't interested at the time, and they've tried several times over the years to have him in the game. Oh, Christ. Okay, that's probably not good. Oh, how am I getting through this? What the fuck? Jesus Christ.
We're almost there.
I'm gonna fail this. I go over that ring rather than through it. Oh.
Melville,
There we go. Woo!
energize.
There, the old muscles from Brussels, yeah.
I have the first group of Illydians in the pattern buffer. Redirecting and transmitting to the Resolute now.
I used to watch Jean-Claude Van Damme films all the time. Like, I love Hard Target. Hard Target's probably my favourite one of his. I love Bloodsport as well.
I was so worried this wouldn't work.
Good work.
Got this.
Good work. Keep it up.
Yes, Commander.
Just a nice bit of praise. There you go.
Commander Rydek, we're holding steady. Signal is good. Keep them coming.
Well, yeah, but the... Yeah, this is a Telltale style game, yeah, it is. Miku, hello! You're right. How's it going? The nice thing about Mortal Kombat as well is that it always has a really good story mode, which will be good to stream, I think.
Admiral, you're next.
I've made it clear. I only leave after those in my charge.
Sir, I must insist you go so you can lead our people. I will see to any stragglers.
Yes, that may be for the best. But first, let me thank our human saviors.
Oh my god, please just go.
Pin medals on your uniforms when this is over.
Get on the transporter!
All your brave work.
Don't thank me yet.
Not out of the woods yet, sir.
I was tempted to go, don't, just get on the transport, just get on the teleporter for crying out loud. Just get on the teleporter. We gotta go.
Get the Admiral to safety.
Energize.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh no. Oh hey, what's going on?
Massive power surge.
Sending available power to the annular confinement beam. I have the Illidians in the pattern buffer, but I cannot resolve their signal to send them through to the Resolute, nor can I materialize them here.
We need a better position with the Resolute.
Oh, that traffic jam's getting worse, is it? Let's sing Sun a song. What can I sing for Sun while she's waiting in the traffic jam? Here in my car, I feel safest of all. I can lock up my doors. If only we lived in cars. Do-dum, do-dum, do-dum. How's that? Don't know the rest of the words to the song, so I'll make it up a bit. I'm going the wrong way in this space shuttle. Dun 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 dun. There we go. Incredible. Thank you. I know I've got a great singing voice.
Damn it!
Uh-oh. Oh, no, I'm gonna fail this. Look. Oh. Ooh, woo. Immortalized. Thanks, son. Oh, bonk. Bonk off I just bonked off an asteroid, don't worry about it. Just scuff the paintwork a bit, you know.
I am losing their patterns. I need more power, but internal relays are not functioning.
I'll do it manually.
Whoa, yeah, look at her just going for it.
I am trying. I will lose the transport if I do not have more time. The signal is resolving.
Please!
Yeah, hurry up for her sake. Oh no, we got complete transport.
I have them. Transport complete.
This is gonna kill her, isn't it? Oh my god. She ain't pretty no more. Oh, we burned her eyes out. Oh, you're gonna sing for me? Oh, that's lovely. That I like the sound of that.
She is injured.
Is she? Is she injured? Is she injured? Is she injured, Mr. Vulcan?
Been injured, but the last transport was successful.
Oh, thanks, B.
I could have saved her
Unfortunately, our shuttle system
at the cost of everybody else's lives.
can no longer serve as the transporter node.
Carter, these readings are off the charts. The source of the storm is on this ship.
She can get a Geordie LaForge
Came on board.
visor. That's what the word is.
They call it the Cartabula. It's here.
Is that?
The intruders are preparing to bring the...
Yeah, trolley problem.
And we're about to be stuck on it.
And you know, the lieutenant was very pretty, but also she's one person.
Fall into the flame below.
Yeah, we got that one too.
I hate to say this, but I don't think there's a rescue coming for us. That was our job, so we're gonna have to save ourselves. And with the Cartabula on board, we're gonna have a new job.
Stop it. Stop them.
Stop it and stop there.
This job.
Hell yeah!
But if we're not getting off this ship, we're really backed into a corner here.
We can't get off this ship.
But maybe I could target somewhere on
On
the
the
ship.
ship.
Now kiss! I mean, you shot your last girlfriend last week, so, you know,
Yeah, we picked up on that.
might as well get a new one.
Do not have a way to
Pretty trill girlfriend.
The shuttlecraft is too heavily damaged.
That's all right, Commander. We have a plan of our own. We're gonna stay on this ship.
That is very bold of you, Mr. Diaz.
Same brain. Oh my god, we actually made the Vulcan like us. Ah, damn it. I should have been sarcastic to him again.
Be here soon.
I'll guard the door. You just get us out of here, Diaz.
Hey, Stretch. Help us with this map.
The music's kind of all over the place. I don't know if you've noticed.
They're almost here.
Cut.
There. The aft cargo bay.
That is acceptable.
Sounds good to me.
Whatever you're doing, do it now!
Oh, we just need 3, don't we? 1.
We're locked in. Board and transport.
Bam, 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 bam. Come on, you Bell. Oh, Bell's just got his bell rung. Oh no, a slow disintegration. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's her.
Energize.
Look at that jump. Go ahead. He's like, yeah. She's not Romulan, she's human, but she's been... Her mind's been taken over by an ancient alien. Dun 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 dun.
Zelda does not appear to have left any warp signature at all. We cannot track its trajectory. Our duty often calls for sacrifice. She knows it, and our people on the Zelda know it.
Is she alive? She looks kind of dead.
Mr. Jova,
She looks kind of
have them bring us back.
completely dead.
Lieutenant Pedrosian.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, look, her looking very sad. With the great facial animation techniques. I shouldn't take the piss because it's a low-budget game, clearly. And they've done very well. And there's a big daddy long legs on the wall there. So I might have to deal with that in a minute. Dead Reckoning.
Through your efforts, we were able to save almost 100 Elydians from certain death. As for Lieutenant Pedrosian, well, Val will do her best, but the prognosis isn't very encouraging.
I did what I had to do.
Even with the possible risk to Bedrosian, I felt the needs of many outweighed the needs of...
Alright, Miss Vulcan.
They do. But when that comes at such a high cost, well, it's just hard on all of us.
Commander Rydek, I heard what you did. The sacrifice you made for our sake. You saved not only my life, but the lives of my crew. An incredibly heroic deed.
Oh,
All of Elydia is in your debt. We cannot thank you enough.
Just doing our duty, Admiral. I'm sure you understand. If you'll excuse us.
Of course.
How are we getting our away team back?
Ambassador Spock and the rest of the senior staff are waiting for us in the briefing room to discuss.
Squidward likes us, yeah.
I wanted a chance for you and I
It's not even handsome Squidward, it's Tory Squidward.
While protocol might suggest we alert Starfleet about our situation, missing crew, the data breach, possible threat from the Hatari, or Khan, I think we're better off keeping this to ourselves.
Why?
Under our control.
Why?
You know what's at stake for me here, and what is at stake for you, too. I can't afford another mission gone wrong, and I'm really counting on your support.
Oh, don't.
Just yet. And I have every confidence we can wrap this up before it gets any worse than it already.
Oh, what do I choose? It's not about you.
I'm sorry, Captain, but this isn't about you. The lives of everyone who wears a uniform are at stake.
I don't see it that way.
Just fucking don't.
We're ready in the briefing room, Captain.
On our way.
I made him angry, but good.
Is there any update on our efforts to trace the Zelda?
Airlock. That's your solution to everything, isn't it, Jim?
Somehow they were able to mask the signature and block our ability to track their trajectory.
I'm also concerned about what went with them. A Taconian energy source.
Sidron referred to it as the Cartabula.
Yes, I've been analyzing your tricorder scans. This Cartabula is more powerful.
All right, we're all on Team Airlock, are we?
Our ability to warp and likely created the ion storm.
We have to find that ship.
It could be anywhere by now.
Literally anywhere.
The Hotari must know where the ship is headed.
If you can even call them Hotari at this point.
Whoever they are, they've cut off all communication.
And our only source on the inside is now in sickbay.
Tylus.
The Takan also compromised our system. Officer Maris stole data from our computer core.
We're assessing what was lost as we speak. It's just too soon to say exactly what they had access to.
Starfleet needs to know about
They do need to know about this.
Starfleet until we fully understand the situation. There are too many unknowns.
Yeah, we tried sickbay. It's true.
That's reason enough to warn Starfleet.
But the captain does have a point. It might be better to wait until we know more.
We either sound the alarm prematurely and look bad if nothing comes of it, or we keep this to ourselves and take the blame when it blows up in our face. Either way, we can't afford to get this wrong.
Indecision is not without its own consequences.
I want to speak with the Hotari and get to the bottom of this before we get Starfleet involved.
I expect we'll meet resistance. The Hotari think we violated our neutrality by entering their lines. Assuming the negotiations are off, we no longer have an official role here.
We still have a responsibility to the Hotari and the Elydians.
The Takan are a threat to both their civilizations.
No.
Yeah, where's Kirk? Oh, he's dead. That's where he is.
The device Commander Rydek found in the Taconian Vault is an advanced delivery mechanism for a complex biogenetic transformation process.
Meaning what, exactly?
Not only are they bioforming innocent hosts, transforming them into Takan, they're taking the DNA and engrammatic data of a specific Taconian and displacing that of its host.
Which means...
It's a hostile takeover on a cellular level.
they're becoming Taconian.
Individual Takan back to life.
Is the person eliminated? I imagine he does. Can we reverse?
Is there some way it could be reversed?
That's exactly what I've been trying to find out. So far, it appears the answer is no. Once the Taconian takes control, the displacement of the host is irreversible.
Oof.
The bioforming appears to be permanent.
That's probably bad, right?
Maris called herself a scion of the flame, but the computer had no information about it.
She also shot the hell out of my ship as she escaped and nearly killed a few of our crew. So we know this about those scions. They're dangerous.
Yeah, think.
Have crossed a line. That much is certain. However, meeting with the Hotari could offer insight into their true intentions. Under the pretense of an apology for betraying their trust and trespassing on their territory.
I'm going to suck up to Spock just for the quality of that voice acting.
This might
That,
be our best
that
chance
impersonation.
to find out more about what they have planned.
I couldn't agree more.
With the Cartabula gone, I can confirm we have regained warp capability and the use of our transporters.
Excellent. Commander Ermot, see if we can arrange a meeting on Hotari soon. As Ambassador Spock suggested, under the pretense of an apology.
Aye, Captain.
Nice work, everyone.
Apart from you. Who I'm very angry at.
You're long overdue for a Deridium infusion.
Oh yeah, she's got to do that, hasn't she?
It looks like I am.
Oh, now she's got to go face to face with the lieutenant, I guess. Oh, look at that hand as well. Surely you can just get one of those little devices out and go, might heal her up, no problem.
But she needs her rest.
I understand.
It's the 24th century. Oh no.
Is that you? I thought I heard your voice.
I'm right here.
Where?
Oh, Dr. Vera is giving their opinion on this.
I don't blame you for what happened. I heard that last transport made it through. That was
Luna, thank you for checking in. 50 stream streak, eh? Oof.
I'm glad it was a success. And Dr. Duvall tells me she can get me my sight back. Eventually.
Okay, we're good then. We're good. And you'll have some cool scars to pick up chicks with.
I just hope this isn't the end of my career. Can't be much of a tactical officer if you can't see what's coming.
I have absolute confidence in Dr. Duvall. If she says she can restore your vision, then I truly believe it's possible.
You gotta get kiddo to bed. Cool.
All right, you two. Lieutenant Bedrosian needs her rest, and you have an infusion waiting for you.
I will check in on you soon. I promise.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
This is why you get accident insurance at work. Yeah, but this is it's a post-money society.
Nice to get some positive news for a change.
You, I
Don't need insurance when you're in the post-money society.
Go on.
You see it, don't you? He's desperate. Withholding intel from Starfleet just to save his reputation. That's not normal behavior for...
It really isn't. That was my first thought as well.
We can't make mistakes. Might go down as the most obvious thing a first officer ever said. You've spent enough time with him now.
Oh, yes, exactly, mate. Exactly. Fucking Geordie LaForge, the fucking legend.
Don't sugarcoat it. You know I wouldn't.
To be honest, I'm worried about him. It seems like the stress of this mission is getting to him. He has so much riding on its success, and I am concerned he'll do something rash to ensure...
Okay, so, Vera, I've just got to point out, right, Geordie LaForge had eyeballs, but the way the visor interfaced with them, with him, should I say, was that he had like those two little ports at the side of his head, and those tied directly into his visual nerves, basically. I can't remember what the word is because I'm tired. So, like, they basically bypassed his eyeballs entirely. So it didn't really matter that he had eyeballs.
And I want to be clear. I care about Solano. I really do. I've been his doctor.
Optic nerves, thank you, Taz. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, we've got an ad starting in just a minute. I do apologise for those who...
You know where to find me.
Who are not subscribed. Because you're about to get an advert.
Monitor your Duridium levels. I'll be right back.
But it is September, so you can sub for 25% off if you wish to. And get rid of the adverts. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? And of course your name would go on that board that's right behind me here.
Without you,
There it is.
well, thank you for saving my life. Even with the wonders of your technology, it wouldn't have mattered.
I should thank you.
I should be thanking you.
Hey, Shemais. Oh my god.
Without you, I might be the one in sickbay, or worse.
Well, I couldn't just let you die. Not after all you did to help.
I won't forget it.
Buff alien lady likes you. The buff alien lady likes you.
Down in those mines, what Sidron and Galvin really are, who they've become, the lengths they're willing to go to. What they did to that Lydian. It's hard to accept that everything I thought I knew, so much was a lie. The horror of that underneath our feet the entire time.
It's always better to know. No matter how awful, the truth is better than living with a lie.
Coming around to that thinking as well.
Commander Rydick, you're needed on the bridge at once.
What is it?
Was there any need for like a close-up of the comm badge? Stowaways. Whee! There's some nice shots in this.
Haven't found us yet.
Bit of the old virtual camera work, you know. Vera, please. It was a good close-up of her chest.
We might be able to figure out what the Takan are up to. You got somewhere we could do that? Based on how this is reinforced, it probably contains dilithium. Stray phaser blast can cause a piezoelectric rupture and blow a hole in the ship.
Yeah, let's blow a hole in the ship. Pow.
Come on, Carter. We need to stick with the tall guy.
Up there? All right. Etzelar, let's do this.
The internal sensors.
The what?
When they scan the ship for life signs, they'll know right where we are.
There must be devices that perform the scan.
Right there. And there. There's several of them around the room.
Phaser them!
How? They're too high to reach. Even
Phaser.
Not too high for our phasers.
Yeah!
Let's not set off any fire alarms.
Oh.
Got the ones over here.
Still, even low power means we get to phaser them. Quickly shoot 5.
Got me. Another down.
Hurry, Carter!
Oh my god, shut up. Oh, no, wait, there's one.
Only one left.
Where is it? There it is, it's up there.
here it comes.
Burp. Was I too slow? Oh, okay.
It worked. They won't be able to detect us.
That buys us some time.
Now
Okay, they've got a really strange way of scanning their own ship, I've got to say.
to access some of the ship's systems from here. I'll take care not to give away our position.
The Takan might not even know we're still on board this ship. Miranda only saw us transport away. She probably thinks we're back on the Resolute.
Let's hope she doesn't check the transporter panel and see where they transported to. Because there would be like a log of it, surely.
And she didn't shoot. That means the real Miranda is still in there. The Takan don't have her. Not completely, at least.
She shot Bell.
She disintegrated crewman Bell. If Miranda's personality still exists, she can't help us.
We don't know how this works, and I'm not giving up on her.
Oh, she didn't like that at all.
Used her sympathies, your relationship, to break out of sickbay. But maybe there's a way to...
Welcome back from the ad.
Miranda could
How's it going?
stop the Takan. Here, on the ship. Just because the Trill joining is permanent doesn't mean the Takan bioforming has to be.
Yeah, he wasn't even a red shirt.
You have to think like a soldier.
Cool.
She's our enemy now. She'll be dealt with like the rest of the Takan.
Nobody like that.
Is not responsible for what she's doing. The Takan have taken control of her mind. We certainly can't kill her for it.
Speak for yourself. If anyone threatens the Empire, they are the enemy. It's just one life, and it's already been lost.
You don't get to talk about Miranda.
You don't get to ignore the truth.
We don't like this any more than you do. The Takan are a threat to all of us. They turned our crewmates too. Do you really think they're gonna stop there?
No.
And yet we still risk...
What would Klaus... Yeah. Get Klaus Stripe in, he'll sort it out.
I'll grant that you showed your grit.
With his massive sword. His big old chopper.
But
Oh, that doesn't look good.
ship systems. They block out helm control, propulsion. They're closing down systems faster than I can check them. Changing these interfaces. I can hardly keep up.
Let us help.
Fine.
But what do these buttons do? They're all triangular and stuff.
They're using a senior officer's access code to lock down our systems from the bridge. The Takan must have turned someone in command.
Keep it in the circle. There we go.
Here's something.
Yeah, triangles everywhere, hexagons everywhere.
They have plotted in. Long way from Hotari space.
I hope the Resolute is all right back there.
Look at the little drawing of the spaceship.
The Zelda.
Look at it.
That's where we are.
It's like a child's drawing.
The Lydian fleet has explored a lot of systems, but it's all in the opposite direction of where we're going. We're headed to the edge of the galaxy.
Edge of the galaxy.
Inhabited systems along the way. And if we keep going, we'll leave charted space. A lot sooner than I like to think about, too.
That can't happen. We need to take control and turn this ship around. Get back to the front lines of the battle for Elydia.
We are on the front lines. They're going to do this all over the quadrant. The whole Federation is at risk.
That is a possibility, but it's already a reality for my people.
I'm sure it's pretty damn real for the people who are trapped in their own bodies controlled by the Takan. You can't just turn your back on them.
I'll take this ship without you if I have to.
Fight, 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 fight. We need to work together.
Strategically, we stand a better chance by working together. You're right.
Turns out the Borg are actually behind all of this.
Doesn't do any good to turn it on us.
Fair enough.
The most important thing is that we get control of this ship, so that we don't end up so far away that the Resolute can't ever catch up to us.
And if we control the Zeldi, that also means they can't use that Cartabula thing.
I'm not sure we can do much more from here.
What's this? It's a data stream.
It looks to be a two-way communication.
Data's a Twitch streamer?
Put it through a demultiplexing processor.
Can you get that clearer?
I'm trying.
Oh, I've got to do this as well. They're gone, that's right. They were, ooh.
Okay. That should do it.
Hello? Can you read me?
I think I've got that.
Oscar, is that you?
Major,
I think I've got that game, you know,
It's my lieutenant.
on Steam.
Where are you?
I'm here with some of the others. We're trapped in the ATP.
Our artillery targeting platform.
The bulkheads are sealed, and ruptured power conduits on the other side are discharging at high voltage. Major, we've seen Sidron and the other Hatari.
You can't place the gun.
I think we'll be able to overpower them and take back the ship.
Are you still there?
So I'm going to pause this again. The Gorn, the most famous appearance of the Gorn was in the original series where, and it's a very famous scene where Captain Kirk fights the big invulnerable lizard. And he like throws a rock at it and the rock just kind of bounces off. You know, the polystyrene rock, this fucking... Yeah. And he kind of double axe handles him on the back and it does nothing. And eventually he kills it by fashioning a gun out of rocks and diamonds or something. I forget exactly what happened, but yeah. That lizard is a gun. Come on, here we go.
You shouldn't trust anyone else you meet. The Hatari have been transforming people on the ship. We've seen it happen.
Bioforming.
It's only a matter of time before any remaining crew are turned against us. You have to come and help us.
I gotta ask, are you sure that's really your comrade?
It's Itasca. You're going to have to trust me. I know Lieutenant Itasca well.
Whoa.
That's her. Clear and not under duress beyond our current circumstances. I'm sure of it.
Oh, you better be right.
You better be right about this.
If I suspect something is amiss, I'll deal with Itasca myself.
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
We'll make it to you undetected and we'll free you from the...
The music is a little all over the place.
I may not know the computers very well, but I know every inch of this ship. I can get us there, safely, through the back routes.
Unmasking. Me at the end of the day when I've been in a social situation.
You may approach.
Your Majesty, an apology is in order. The Federation...
Spare us your apologies, your excuses, your pathetic explanations. You said you were here under the pretense of peace, yet you trespassed into our minds. I should have known you couldn't be trusted when you sided with the Elydians. Your intentions have been...
We had to find the truth.
We knew you were hiding something. We had to find the truth.
And we did.
We're satisfied with what you found.
Your Majesty, if I may.
Her actions nearly caused a war.
I was addressing the Queen.
Oh! Meow.
Fortunately, we were able to resolve this ourselves despite your interference. The Elydians have agreed the mines will remain under Hotari control.
We now recognize the Hotari as the sole authority in this region. Your presence here is no longer necessary.
So you can consider the matter resolved.
That makes no sense.
That makes no sense. What did they do to you?
They convinced us that this was the best deal we were going to get.
I thank you for coming. But the sooner the Federation leaves, the better.
The hell we will.
Captain.
What about the crew trapped aboard that ship? Or what you did to my security team? The data you stole?
Look at his fancy glasses.
One thing clear. No one is to leave Hotari space without Federation approval. No one.
You think you...
Can you make that call? Can he make that call?
In fact, you have none. You came
I don't think he can make that call.
You would be the ultimate authority. That you would show up and render judgment in this petty dispute over precious resources between lesser people. But instead, your arrogance and self-interest was your undoing.
Oh.
Blinding you to the real power at work here. Something far beyond your feeble imagination.
Oh, do you know, I'll just say it. We know you're Takon.
Enough of this nonsense.
Or Akon.
We know you're Takon.
Secretly Akon, the musical artist.
Takon. A word I haven't heard in a very long time.
Just takes a pull on a cigarette. Khan. That's a name I have not heard in a very long time.
An empire that encompassed what is now considered Federation territory.
What's yours was once ours. So it feels only right that we reclaim what was lost.
Oh, shut up, you're long dead.
Everything you hold dear will be gone. The first of many painful losses to come.
You will be held accountable.
You won't get away with this. You'll be held accountable by the Federation.
I already have gotten away with it. And the Federation has no authority here. Not anymore.
Go on, he's cocky. Get him to reveal his plans.
To be part of the most advanced civilization the galaxy has ever seen. We will not stop until we've reclaimed what is...
That music suddenly cut off then.
Imagine what a queen, a starship captain, or even a Federation ambassador could accomplish if their power was wielded by a truly superior entity. In the face of such impossible odds against an adversary so clearly more advanced in every way, the only logical choice is to submit.
Never.
He's talking about logic. He knows some things about logic. Ooh. Phew.
Seize them.
Straight just phase into him instead.
Rydick to Resolute. Beam us out.
Yoink. It is very dramatic, this game, isn't it?
You ever done something like this before?
Close quarters combat? Infiltrating an enemy stronghold?
Something like
Screw you guys! I'm going home.
During the siege of Tofar Ket to retake the citadel there. That's just one of many campaigns I've served in. My dress uniform is well decorated.
I'm glad we.
My dress uniform is well decorated.
I should say you do. And I'll be glad to have Lieutenant Itasca with us. She fought shoulder to shoulder with me in that siege.
So you're pretty close, huh?
She's like a daughter to me. She's saved my life more than once. She's more than just
A daughter and nothing else.
Don't worry. We'll get her and the others free.
I'll worry less when that's been done. But once we have my comrades, proper soldiers, we'll be able to retake the bridge.
Proper soldiers? Hold on a minute.
Our fleets will catch up.
What are you saying?
The ATP is just down that corridor.
I was about to say it's a very short corridor, so, you know. Could have just said through that door. Oh, it's another corridor, okay. Dr. Vera strikes again.
This is the power distribution for the forward armament cluster. There was combat here. Disruptor burns on the walls. Signs of a grenade detonation.
If there was a fight, the Takan might still be nearby.
Maybe my people killed them. And that's a problem for when we meet them.
The distribution conduits have been knocked loose. The currents in those lines would be lethal.
I have no idea what it is, though, Vera. I've not got a clue. It's not taught in our high schools, I'll tell you that much.
Track connections between the power lines and the control panels.
Or maybe it is and I've just forgotten. It's been a long time.
We'll get the door open here.
Well, you don't know it's taught in English high schools, do you? Sure. Oh, okay. The basic unit of energy for cell. I really would not have known that. I clearly wasn't paying attention in biology. Or chemistry. Or physics. Or history. Or geography. Or PE. Or mathematics. Or English. And so on. Yeah, shit, I wasn't. I played games like I paid attention in school, in so much as that I don't pay attention. And pixel art is something that I've only picked up recently in the last few years. I'll go that way. I mean, the Krebs cycle means nothing to me. Nothing. But you have to bear in mind, I graduated high school in 1996. So the chances of me actually remembering anything is not great. I'm... Oh!
One arc away from burial at space. Better keep my distance.
Let's not go up that ladder. Let's go up this ladder. Oh! Oh! Phased him good. We're suddenly... There's a fight going on. Oh, Jesus, okay.
You! Federation, you made it.
Barely.
There we go. I think...
Damage out here.
They'd backed us into a corner.
Oh.
We did that to drive them out. Put some space between us and the enemy.
I think the kids will be in a minute. At which point I'll be going for a quick break. I can hear movement.
We'll never make it if we go back that way. You! Give me a hand with this! Go! Go! Behind us!
Whoa! He shot the red barrel! Ah!
Go, Federation! You take the lead. We'll keep them busy.
It's Krebs A level over here. Okay, that'll explain why then. Ah! Got hit again. You do your A levels after you do your high school. So at high school you do GCSEs, and then at the age of 16 you go into higher education, college basically, and do your A levels. And then after A levels, which take you to 18, you go to university for another 3 years. Though it has changed a bit, you have to when I were a lad, you could leave school at 16 and go into full-time education, full-time work if you wanted. But now you have to stay in education until you're at least 18. So you have to do like either go to college or do sixth form. No, I did the whole college-university thing, and I kind of actually regret doing it because what I did was kind of useless. But never mind. Oh, I got something in my teeth.
We let the enemy take them. Hadri and Private Turo.
They weren't the only ones. But if we hadn't...
I didn't pay much attention to that phaser fight then, because I was too busy thinking about schools.
I'll answer for it when I die. It's not the Illidian way to leave one of our own behind. It's a sin to do so.
We keep fighting.
We're not gonna die. Not if I have anything to say about it.
It's more important that we win. When we were in there, trapped, we agreed that we had to live to fight. Hadri agreed. We said, if one of us was taken, the others wouldn't stop. We'd keep going, make our way to the bridge. They died so we could fight on.
The Takan don't want them dead.
They want to steal their bodies.
Steal their minds.
Khan knows everything the host knows.
That means they know our plan. They know we're heading to the bridge.
Uh-oh. I mean, heading to the bridge is a bit of an obvious move anyway. So I won't worry about that too much.
Tylus, you should be in sickbay.
I'll finish this.
I couldn't just lie there knowing
The Blue Man group there going, oh, I can sense the sexual chemistry between these two. I'll leave them be.
You look exhausted.
It was rough.
I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty rough.
Oh no. That's what I was afraid
Her shirt got... I didn't even notice her shirt was in need of patching.
The Elydians agreed to peace. After what we saw Sidron do to the diplomat in the mines, I could hardly believe there was hope, but then... Is that true?
I'm afraid the truth is far worse than that.
There's no deal.
No. They're all Takan now. The Hatari, the Elydians, everyone.
No. That can't be true.
I'm sorry.
It's true. Now let me give you a smooch to soften the blow.
I can't go back. I don't have a home anymore. Everything I've ever known is gone.
Hotari isn't lost yet. This is far from over. It will be your home again, I promise.
Thank you.
The Federation stands with the Hotari. You don't have to doubt it for a second.
Yellow alert.
Commander Rydick.
That was a really crappy announcement. Yellow alert. Where's the passion behind it, you know?
Commander.
Yes, she's got a visor! Yeah, hold on. We need an air horn for the visor. Oh, that was loud in my ears.
An Elydian ship, the Veskar, rapidly bearing down on our position.
We love it.
Now I'm not so sure.
Bring it up on the view screen.
600 kilometers in closing. Still coming straight for us.
Yeah, they have cleaned up the burns quite nicely, haven't they?
Commander?
Have you tried hailing them?
Try it.
Hailing the Elydian ship now. No response.
400 kilometers in closing.
Shields up. Ready phasers.
Shields up. Phasers ready.
She does look kind of fucking cool with that visor on.
Lock phasers and open fire.
Heavy damage. But deflectors still at full power?
That bypassed our shields entirely.
That's impossible. God damn it,
I mean, clearly it's not impossible.
Rydick, modulate the shield frequencies. See if we can get us any cover.
Pew pew. Pew pew pew.
Just keep firing.
Yeah, sure. Randomized shield frequency.
Shields still have no effect.
That doesn't make sense.
I'll try another.
Invert shield polarity.
There. We've got incoming. How do they keep matching our shield frequency?
They couldn't. Unless... They've compromised our shield algorithms. They can bypass our shields at will.
What? Oh. The way he fell on his ass then, that was great. Oh no. He fell on his ass and knocked himself out cold.
Why'd they stop?
Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
Lucky 13.
Metomf
2 hype, Metomf 2 hype, Metomf 2 hype.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to pause this a second. Sweary, what colour were you having your name on the board? Let's do this. What colour? What we doing? What have I done to my port? Matt, underneath it. There we go. Yellow again, please. No problem. Little reminder that anytime someone subscribes to me, their name goes on the board of awesome people for the month. And this month is special because it is September, and that means it's September, and therefore you get 25% off 1 month or 3 month subscriptions, and 30% off 6 month subscriptions. Let's see. I'm going to have to keep on plugging the September thing. I might as well try and take advantage of it, right? I hate doing it, but... Hey. You were blessed with a gift sub. Isn't that nice? Isn't that lovely? think that would that have been Byron? I think Byron. So I think she's the only one who's gifted a sub in a long time. So I think you can thank Byron for that. Sonic is falling over. We've had a 6 months rolling sub since the last September, and the price has stayed the same. Oh no! I think what you could have done is cancelled the subscription and just resubscribed anyway. And that probably would have done it. Oh, but it's far too late now, I guess. I'm sorry, but thank you regardless. Whiskey, hello, you're ice.
Completely vulnerable.
Commander, we're being held by the Veskar.
It was Byron. Yeah, there we go. So.
On screen.
Oh.
Commander Rydek, where's your captain?
Taking a nap.
At least, not yet.
Sorry to disappoint you, but he's alive and well.
Well, he's alive at least. Don't know about well. He's got a bruised bum for sure.
I have to give you credit, Commander. You survived longer than I thought you would. But make no mistake, your shields are useless, your weapons ineffective, and there's nothing you can do. I'll destroy you at any moment. But I'd rather hear your pleas for mercy first. Your existence is entirely in my hands, and I'm not in a forgiving mood.
Oh, do your worst, dickhead.
To destroy us, then I invite you to do your worst. We'd rather die with honor than beg for your mercy.
You may just get your wish.
Blue man just pissed his pants. He was like, oh, no, I don't want to die.
The Veskar's weapons are powering up.
In swoops the Titan. Wow, they take a long time to power up.
So I've decided to let you live, despite your insolence.
Oh, boring.
Tell your Federation that Takan are as merciful
Oh.
Hold on, do you know what? Here's my kids. I will pause this. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Hello, I'm back. Kids have been chased off to bed. They get themselves ready for bed now, so you just gotta go, good night, see ya, ta. Once upon a time, I'd have to get them changed and get them washed and get them to brush their teeth and read them a story and all of that. These days, not so much. Anyway.
This isn't over.
I assure you, we've only just begun.
Oh. So whoa, flickery. Oh no, the bad guy didn't like that. That's a terrible shame.
Can you track their warp signature?
Nothing. It's untraceable, just like before.
Notify Ambassador Spock. I want everyone in the briefing room to discuss our options.
What's my hair doing today? Who can say?
Impulse power is at 67%. Should be fully restored soon.
Still no luck tracking Galvin's warp signature.
I can't move my chair very long. Never mind.
Keep trying. Finding that son of a bitch is the best shot we've got.
Commander Rydek, you had the Khan after the ship was attacked. What is your assessment?
The FTW these days stands for whatever you want it to stand for, to be honest.
The losses we have suffered.
We need reinforcements.
I'd rather not fight this alone. We need to call for reinforcements.
In that case, we might have an option. Portal 6-3, Guardian of the Empire. If anyone could find Galvin, it would be...
Waffles, that's what it stood for originally. Yeah. But I'm not so edgy these days. So it can stand for whatever you want it to stand for.
The nearest Federation outpost is Andoria. I can travel there by shuttle and inform them personally of the threat from the Takan. Meanwhile, the Resolute can travel to the Delphi Ardu system in search of Portal 6-3.
I still have my doubts.
I do not. Captain William T. Riker has first-hand experience with the area and with Portal 6-3. His guidance will prove invaluable and should...
Riker.
Good reason. For all we know, we could be walking into a trap. Not to mention the high likelihood Portal 6-3's allegiance will be with the Takan. It's just too much of a risk. A waste of time. Time we can't afford to lose.
Right now, we have no way of knowing where those 2 Elydian ships are, or where they're going. Another Taconian might...
Ah, look, I have a throne wish list and it's my birthday next month. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Making the problem worse.
I am inclined to agree with Commander Rydek. Her logic is sound. This portal may have knowledge that proves to be invaluable.
Spock likes me.
On the nature of the Cartabula.
October 11th.
Then we'll give it our best.
I'll arrange a meeting with Captain Riker.
Riker, I barely know her.
I can leave for Andoria immediately. I wish you luck finding Portal 6-3. The very future of the Federation may rest in your hands.
Ooh, 2 days before Halloween. I bet that's fun.
To run the ship. So we can expect at least that many hostiles.
If they bioformed Hadri, they know we're coming.
Which means everyone needs to be ready.
Again, if you're heading for the bridge, that's like the most obvious thing ever. Oh shit. So they would have been prepared anyway, I'm sure.
Now what? We need that door sealed.
We can handle that. Where do you need us?
There's an access panel there. We should be able to patch into the local systems.
We'll be shot getting there.
I'll cover you. On my signal. Now!
Wham! That's right, press the left stick. And walk like a... I don't know. Walk like you've got extremely powerful thighs. Oh, I got it.
Looking for the bridge doors.
Handsome Squidwards and Megamind, amazing.
Gravity. If I invert the artificial gravity inside the bridge, that'll throw anyone on the bridge right up into the ceiling.
He'll never see it coming.
Itasca, get ready to charge.
Charge?
There's some gravity polarity.
Now! Whee! Oh! That looked kind of painful.
Close it.
My thighs are too strong for this universe. Son, tell me more. Oh yeah, we're proper spy, but especially the human, he just went bam up against that the light ring thing. Oh my word.
What are we gonna do with them?
Yeah, I really like that, but that was pretty funny.
So you're just gonna shoot him?
I haven't decided yet.
That's not just up to you.
I'm the ranking officer.
And we're not in your army.
It may not be convenient, but we don't kill enemies who've surrendered.
Keeping prisoners is a luxury we don't have.
It's not a damn luxury.
Can we just stun them? Could stun them. Airlock? No!
It's clearly my territory.
You think you have enemy combatants here?
Please, the answer to everything is not an airlock. Please.
Has an innocent life inside. I'll keep watch on them.
As will I. We can't let our guard down around the enemy.
Everybody's team airlock. I've got a psychotic community just being built up here. Oof. So it's like 8 years of cycling, 7 to 8 kilometers a day, horse riding, playing field hockey. You must be like Must have thighs like Chun-Li out of Street Fighter.
We're gonna be there in less than an hour.
Like, you know, proper thigh master.
Hold on, it would take days to go this distance with our fastest ship. We're traveling at a warp factor many times greater than this ship should even be capable of. What are the engines doing to produce this kind of speed?
They're going. Brrr.
Engines are redlining.
Remind me not to piss you off then, son, because you'll probably just kick me into space.
This main drive manifold is spiking the
Thighs like that.
levels.
Very dangerous.
Even at 100% output, the warp cores wouldn't push this much plasma to the drive section.
The reactor output matches the high speed, doesn't it?
Whether it's these crystals or the power from the Cartabula, the Takan have found a way to increase the engine output and top speed. We have to find a way to hit the brakes before we outrun anyone who could help us.
We stop it, so they can't get this ship where
X is your thighs?
space of their plan. That is if
I mean, you can, I guess.
I would have thought this ship would disintegrate going this speed.
So what is their end game? They've transformed individuals, they've transformed this ship.
What was you trying to say? You got thighs like Chun-Li as well? Is that what? Are you trying to subtly hint?
The technology certainly doesn't seem to have limits.
I hate to think what the Cartabula could do if it was plugged into something it was meant to power.
Tricorder again. Scan her. She's normal. Up. There we go. Right, try again.
These crystals are Takan technology. They seem to be active, just like the rest of their tech. Tetrametric pulses.
Tetrametric pulses.
It's the energy signature of Takan technology. Everything they make gives off this type of radiation.
Conan calves. Not entirely sure what you mean by that, but good for you, I guess.
Responding at all. Everything I try, it just ignores me.
We can blast the crystals away. Phaser, 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 phaser.
All right, just use.
Guys, that only got big on HRT. Oh, there we go then. One of the many benefits, I'm sure.
There are other consoles to try.
Okay, so shooting shit didn't work. That's a bit of a shame, to be honest. What's this?
Gotta figure this out before we get wherever we're going. If the Resolute can't catch up to us, we're in a whole different kind of trouble.
HRT has many magical powers. Yes, such as dampening the desire to kill yourself, for a start, usually. Or often, should I say.
This is not a Lydian.
Give you nice boobies. That's the big one, yeah.
From what I can tell, the ship's systems are actively responding to input.
Which is the opposite of how most bridges work. They usually send commands, not receive them.
It's from an intrusive program. This control station won't do us any good either.
So what are we doing?
Consoles running themselves, some clogged up with crystals that are sending off tetrametric pulses.
But none of this is sending signals outward. It's receiving.
They're flying the ship from somewhere else.
Oh my god!
But it explains why there's
Really putting in that eyebrow work, isn't he? Look at him go.
flying the ship from the bridge.
Oh! I love the way he just stared at that then, went what's this person got to say? Oh, it's... That's blah, blah, blah. I couldn't say her name then.
He's looking for any excuse to vaporize the prisoners. But I'll make sure he doesn't. Even if they're the enemy. It's not right.
I'm here if you need a hand.
Just hurry up and figure out this bridge. That's the best way to help.
Well, what else are they going to do, Haz? What else are they going to do with him? Did they really just... Got talking to the neuroscience of Rave on Sunday now. She's covering you about all the changes that most cis people would never expect. My word. There's a lot of things that I would never expect.
Careful where you point that thing.
It's not active. I can't see any way this would work as a weapon. It's dead.
Out of ammo?
Ah, sure. That's everything. We got some answers.
I don't like what they tell us, though.
Tell you what, if you like tall women, this is the game for you, isn't it? I tell you.
And if they don't, we'll dispose of them.
Hey, that's not how we do.
We got the buff Falconian lady. We got this lady here. Whoa! Holy shit!
I thought that thing was useless.
It was. No power. Until he touched it.
Oh.
Weapons must be biocoded.
Our technology will only work for one of our kind.
I can assure you.
Slow down, Arminta.
I like this guy. This one.
But I can use it to control you.
Oh! Oh my god. Yeah, I like him.
Let's talk.
Let's talk, and my friend here can try his method again. That was proper right on the bridge of the nose. I felt that one.
Officer says Captain Riker will be ready in just a moment.
Riker.
On the data breach.
Damn.
Excellent, son. Glad to hear you're home safe.
They didn't just compromise our shields. They stole the shield algorithms for all of Starfleet as well. Meaning
What?
every ship is potentially vulnerable to attack. Making
It seems a bit of a security risk to have all of that contained on one ship. Starfleet has to know.
Given the potential consequences, we should notify Starfleet as soon as possible.
I don't disagree, but I'll reach out to Ambassador Spock about it. I don't want to cause a panic, and I doubt he does either.
Fair point on that one, actually.
Let's not mention any of this shield business to Riker just yet. Put him through. Captain.
Ooh,
This is my
hologram.
Officer Commander Jara Rydek.
My pleasure.
Sir.
I wish we were all meeting under better circumstances.
So do I, although you and I have actually met before.
We have?
I was a young lieutenant on the Potemkin. You were first officer on the Tuckerman. I piloted you and our science officer in a shuttle to survey quantum resonance in the planetary rings of Residius 6.
Ah, yes.
They've really got Jonathan Frakes in to talk a load of babble, basically. Space babble.
Well, I'm not one to turn down some words of wisdom, sir.
Then let me ask, as first officer on a starship, where does your responsibility lie, first and foremost? To the captain, the crew, or the ship itself?
Oh, this old chestnut.
I would go for the crew. I've got to go for the crew.
Ultimately, my responsibility is to the crew at large.
The needs of the many.
Oh, that got blocked. There we go.
I've been hanging around Ambassador Spock. But the truth is, it's a trick question. Every situation is different, and there are no easy answers. And in some cases, it might not be any of those three. It could be the prime directive. Or the mission.
Yes, so perhaps we should get to the matter at hand. When you were with the Enterprise, you encountered a Takan entity known
The sudden change in music, it keeps happening. It's so distracting.
You were able to convince him to let the ship go.
All of which is detailed in the mission report.
What we want from you is what we can't get from the report. What can we use to get Portal 6-3 to help us?
I've often thought about that over the years. how a small difference in the encounter could have led to disaster. The most important thing is, don't let him push you around. He can appear as a man or as a godlike projection. He'll test you, but don't be overwhelmed by the pageantry and theatrics.
I'll stand up to him. You can trust in that.
Good, but that's just the first step. Portal is full of bluster and bravado, but he can be reasoned with. And that's my other piece of advice. You want to appeal to him rationally. You don't want him thinking you're acting out of fear.
So I'm quiet because I really like Jonathan Frakes' voice.
He's not the sort to suffer fools. And he'll lose interest if he feels his time is being wasted.
I suppose that's one thing we have in common.
Do you think he knows that the Takan have returned?
He didn't even know they were gone when we went there. But the moment the Enterprise dropped into orbit around Delphi Ardu 4, he downloaded the entirety of the ship's computer. So I'd expect the same when you get there.
What if he won't cooperate and we have to face these Takan ourselves?
Then we have a much bigger problem on our hands.
What I mean is, in the 16 years since you discovered this outpost...
Jim, that would be awesome. Ah, that would be great if they did that.
Takan if we encountered more of them. I need to know what they are.
If I had that answer, it would have been the first thing I told you.
We both know Command has had their share of hidden plans in the past. Like Admiral Hansen and Captain Shelby's Special Projects Division at Starfleet Tactical, devising new ways to take on the board.
Trust me.
This is... I like the way they just keep making references to like old Star Trek episodes like as a fucking fan service, and it's getting a bit well, not cringy, but we know what we're doing.
You're not the only one who's met the Takan anymore. We've faced them in combat. We're not just the right ones for the job. We're the only ones.
All right. Asked and answered.
Fucking told him.
Special task force that considered the Takan, and I was part of it. But because there were no other signs of the Empire, we determined the best course of action was to create a restricted zone around the Delphi Ardu system. I have my concerns, but I'll clear the way with the brass for your travel into the restricted space. Just remember what I've told you. And it wouldn't hurt to read some Sun Tzu en route.
Your support is appreciated. Let's be nice.
Thank you for your support, Captain Riker.
I wish I could be there myself. But my first officer would probably see to it that I stay on the bridge while they get all the excitement on the away mission. The burdens of command. Rest assured, the Federation is taking this threat very seriously. You won't be alone out there for too long.
Thank you, Captain Riker.
One more thing. Ambassador Spock said that Takan stole some data from your central computer. What's that all about?
We're still assessing the extent of the breach. Nothing to report as of right now.
That's it? Ambassador Spock suggested it was something more serious, which is why I'm asking.
Oh, do you know what? I'm going to back up my captain.
There was a lot of data stolen. A lot to sift through.
Yes, we're still making sure our assessment is accurate. We don't want to raise alarms unnecessarily.
I'd raise that alarm pretty loudly if I were you. There's a lot riding on this. And if it comes to it, the Titan and I will be ready to personally...
I hope so. I hope we get to see the Titan.
Riker out.
What do you think he says that now when he leaves a room? Riker out.
Better we handle this ourselves. Without all of Starfleet hearing about it.
What I don't understand is why you'd keep it from him. If you're going to tell Ambassador Spock, what's the difference?
This information will send a shockwave through the entire fleet. I'm sure Spock will agree. It should be compartmentalized on a strictly need-to-know basis.
I feel like they need to know, though. You know what I mean?
So do you. I'm sure the ship's computer has Sun Tzu in its library. Dismissed.
Do you think Sun Tzu put a load of people out of airlocks in his time? I'm not sure. I'm not sure they did.
It's the automated Federation warning buoy. Transmitting the disable code, Captain Riker.
There you go, son.
That was unpleasant. Commander Ermont, what are the conditions of our systems?
All internal systems...
The captain needs...
Commander Westbrook, what are your scans?
He needs a word having with him, really, doesn't he?
No sign of this outrageously powerful Takan being?
I'm running a magneton scan now, but so far, nothing.
Where are you?
And I'm so sorry.
We don't know if Portal 6-3 will cooperate. He's not an asset. He's an enemy. So be ready for anything.
Wow.
Prove you're worth keeping alive for a little while longer.
I cannot stop this ship any more than you could stop the tides.
Not good enough.
The impotent threats of a lower life form do not sway me.
He'll be Takan before this is over.
I was born
I don't think so.
6,000 years ago. But a new age dawns today.
Are you the scion of the flame?
My name is Zan Udlosa. I was born in the final days of the Age of Makto. We are all scions of the flame.
Okay.
Every one of us who have traveled across the bridge of time to be here for the Great Awakening. We have all sworn ourselves to the cause.
Eventually, one of you will break.
You don't understand how...
I don't know who Robbie Damon is, so I can't possibly say.
before we imbued it with the speed required by our mission. And the Cartabula produces enough energy to drive an entire fleet of ships like this one. But when we wake the Aphelion, we won't need a fleet.
It looks like the ad's about to start. In fact, let's start it right now. I do apologize to anyone who's not subscribed. You are about to get an advert.
The might of the Takan Empire.
What is the Aphelion?
And when you wake the Aphelion,
Aphelion.
Anything we want.
The first game I ever made was called Aphelion Run.
This goes from
Aphelion Run. There you go. And if you ever want to play any of my games, just type in !socials into chat and it will give you the links.
Use them ourselves.
Hey, Kitty!
First, they'll just resume course from elsewhere. Trivial matter. And then, they will come here. For you, this is a dead end.
that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Risk I'm willing to take.
So you believe him?
I'm not sure.
Why would you tell us all this?
I tell you because I value my own life.
Hmm.
When my fellow scions come, when they will come, I expect you'll all act like the savages you are, and a battle will ensue. You've all died once. I don't intend to do so again. I won't touch them.
I didn't make a joke of that then. Are you proud of me?
You fear death.
Holy fuck, is this wrong? But holy hell, is it erotic?
Because when the Scions of the Flame come, and they will come.
There's a way to stop this ship for good. And he...
I mean, Waffles kind of ruined it by putting the subtext into text.
That's against Starfleet protocol.
You're not on a Starfleet ship. Your protocol does not apply. We take the action that will lead to our victory. Don't assume your...
Break his arm!
Takes precedence above all others.
Break his arm! Oh. I gotta break his arm. I've got to... break his arm. Chat's like, break his arm. Oh my god. Oh! Oh no! god.
Only just begun.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wait! The warp cores. Our technology is amplifying the ship's output, and it still relies on the warp cores to provide plasma to the engines. Disable those, and the ship grinds to a halt.
Sabotage.
This display is for all life forms on the ship. This is where the infiltrators are. The central...
That sounds... Jesus Christ.
Propulsion. Weapons. And this is engineering.
It's deserted.
If I can get us there, can you cripple my ship? Not something I'd normally ask, but I'm coming around to it.
I got this. I'm an engineer.
So who's Robbie Damon then? Go on, tell me who he is. Who is he?
This plan of yours has one problem. It strands us. Left out of the fight when there is a war going on.
Our fight is here, now. This is how we do the most good. For the Empire.
For the Empire.
Oh, I've never played the Persona game, so...
I thought you were boarded. I'd almost hoped you'd made it off. And Nilly's there with you too, right? It's good you two are together.
Sounds like you miss me.
Miranda might have. She was so hopeful about you. But that's not why I called. You're not a fighter. I know it. You know it. That's why you're hiding. Somewhere on this ship. But the Takan Empire...
Somewhere on this ship. They're on the bridge. It's the most obvious thing. Please.
I know you want more from life. And I want to show you what you could be a part of. Not just the wonders you've already seen from us. In our time, we had the power to move stars. Carter, you have a thirst for discovery. And a part of you would remain to...
There you go.
But if you try to fight it...
In case you forgot, we were a part of something. I still am. The Federation may not be perfect, but it stands for ideals that your people clearly do not believe in.
We have our own ideals. And we have our
The way she's just staring at him.
Every one of us on this crusade has fought wars
Just
more brutal and
unblinkingly staring at him.
But I want to reach a peaceful resolution to this. Carter, we have a plan for you. And for the others too. We don't want to have to destroy you.
There's no compromise here.
You think there's some sort of compromise to be had here? After all you've done? The only end of this is when you surrender.
After all we've done?
Oh, it's Chai. Okay, I know Chai in Hi-Fi Rush.
We can continue this conversation in person.
Break all the odds and shove people out of airlocks, yeah.
Very soon.
Our comm badges. She's tracking our location with them.
If we have to use force to free our fellow Scions, there will...
Again, you're on the bridge. It's not a difficult place to... for them to guess where you are, you know. I keep saying this.
She's trying to keep you talking.
I mean, I get it. But I'm trying to help you.
Got it.
How'd you do that with your fingers? Just...
Time to hit the road.
Do you have to have, like, your nails quite long to do that?
They know where we're going.
Oh!
Set to stun. You're not going to shoot a guy who's unconscious, are you?
You keep...
I mean, he might. He might do it.
What more do you want to do?
I want to eliminate Lucy.
Again.
I did that for you.
You two forget you're on the same side? Come on! Now let's move it.
Diaz is like, it's like dealing with children. Crying out loud. I'm assuming this is a... yeah. Right, so I think that's the perfect place to leave it because it is 10 o'clock and therefore I can make a nice hard cut and say, hey, I need to be working in the morning, so I gotta go to bed.